With Frost Prime kicking around again, his parts can be a bit difficult to get a hold of, but they are worth it considering Frost Prime has 25 more shields than normal Frost. That means he's got, 1,505 total shields if built up that way. The blueprint is a Tower 3 Sabotage, the chassis is Tower 3 Defense Rotation C, the helmet is Tower 4 Mobile Defense, and the systems, which is supposedly the most expensive part of him, or at least it used to be, is actually easier to get now because it's on a Tower 4 Sabotage, and being void missions, obviously if you get all 3 of the hidden caches, you have 3 chances of getting the chassis, the systems even. So if you're really lucky, you could come out of that mission with 3 systems, really. I have come out with 3 Nova helmets before from a lower level one, so it is a possibility. So the systems is actually easier to get a hold of, but come the 5th of January, these parts will no longer be dropping in the game, and the value of them will once again go back up. For now, they're actually going to be a lot cheaper than they were. So if you sold them beforehand, good on you. If you've already got Frost, but you're still getting the parts, they're worth keeping a hold of, at least for now. People often ask why I don't use Frost Prime here over the normal Frost, and I don't have any preferences as to which. To be honest, Frost Prime would make more sense considering, he's got that extra 25 shields, which takes it up to 1,505 in total. If you have Redirection and Vigor on there, I think they're the only 2 mods that increase shields. I'm not really sure. No, the Squall one is, I think that's strength, and the Aurora is armor, the helmets. I cannot remember that one offhand, actually. Yeah, that one's armor, and that one's power strength, so I was right. But, come on, comb over Prime. But to be honest, most of the time I tend to run around with this on, though I have just altered this slightly. I now have primed flow on and rush up here because I've literally just unlocked that. As you would see from the previous bit in the video where this slot was still locked out. And I've actually just added primed flow in here and it kind of fit. This is a meh kind of build because I don't use Frost Prime. To be honest, I've still got him set up on the B for... This is a duration build, kind of. And that is basically just what I'll run around with sub-level 30 enemies because 1,505 shields, yeah, you can kind of withstand a lot with that. In honesty, he is a hell of a good frame. He does quite a lot more damage than I first remembered him actually doing, because I don't tend to use Frost's normal abilities that much. I use the Snow Globe and Avalanche a lot. I don't really use any of the other abilities at all. And now you know why. I love the fact they get frozen at the end. That's one reason that power strength doesn't really bother me. I would rather go out there and shoot them to bits than stand in a bubble, which is what I end up doing a lot of the time in defense missions when I'm Frost anyway. I defend the part, everyone else runs out and gets killed, and then I've got to run out and try and save them. Which is where the strength of the bubble comes into play. But Frost Prime can take the beating, unlike normal Frost, because obviously, as you can imagine, having that extra shield strength makes him quite a formidable enemy to try and kill. But that bubble back there can be made smaller, much smaller. As you can see, it is an insanely small bubble with the correct build in it, but yeah, that's not a good idea. I can't remember if it's narrow-minded that does this, because obviously I'm going to have to go back and record when you can see, or whether it's fleeting expertise that does that. But it's just so much fun to just mess around with Frost every now and then and make him really bad. Especially if you're doing something and somebody says, oh, we need a Frost really badly, and they won't let you use any other frame, you have to use a Frost. To go on with something like that small bubble, because they get really pissy. Because obviously they're looking for Oh, god damn it, I've still got auto aim equipped. Sorry. Aim assist. Freaking auto aim. Because I haven't fixed it since I reinstalled Windows, so that's a problem. Now I need some kind of flying around thing to be... Oh, I was not paying attention to the pod. Luckily, the bubble's up, so he wasn't able to do too much damage to it. Now, Vor, where are you, you turd? Come see the wrath of my 1505 shields. He's here somewhere. I know he's here because... Oh no, wait, there he is. Oh, damn it. Wow, that is taking no shields off him. And I'm just going to stand there and... Wait, where'd he go? So yeah, I kind of do like Frost Prime. I've never said I don't like him. I just prefer my Frost because he's... Oh, no you don't. I've used him more. I have him set up better. I've got him formatted like 9 times. Is it worth retiring Frost for this guy? Yes, it actually is. I will not be doing that because my Frost has a lot more game time than this one, and generally, god damn, that was the wrong ability. Come on, bubble. Thank you. I just have way more time spent on the other one. He's set up perfectly, and to go back and set this one up, I'm gonna need about 4 formas to do so, and it's not worth it considering I have my Frost. But if you don't have a previously set up Frost, yeah, heck yeah. Because that 1505 shields means you can stand outside of the bubble like I currently am on a Tower 4 defense, as Vor finally proved, and attack people while the bubble stays unharassed, and anybody that does go inside of it, you can just run back and take care of later. As long as nobody's in there and you don't forget to pay attention to it and somebody stands in here beating on the thing for a while. Because that's not a good thing. That can go really bad really quickly. But that 1505 shield is definitely a setup worthwhile, even though, okay, your rest of your abilities are going to suck. Your bubble's not going to be that big. You can sacrifice the armored agility for stretch and have a bigger bubble. It's still going to last pretty much the same amount of time because you've still got armor on there, and vigor increases the armor. I would recommend the Aurora helmet as well to go with that because it increases armor once again, and that will just make his bubble so much stronger. But as I said, if I didn't cut that out, that is, earlier, yeah, I don't really use his first 2 abilities that much. I'm trying to, but I keep running out of power. So I've never really used power strength on him that much. Now that the bubble is affected by power strength, I've tried a few different builds and I just keep coming back to the same old setup. Setting him up for survivability, shields, health, armor. Little bit of power strength because obviously Avalanche is a hell of a good ability and it does come in very useful. And he is a hell of a decent frame. He is definitely worth farming for. Because you can, you know, I mean, I'll just stand here and take this to protect the pod. You won't damage my pod. Get off it!